This machine right here, I just repaired the lid switch on it. I saw it as soon as I lift up the lid, I saw the switch was broken. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna verify that it will spin and pump the water out, and then I'll show you how I do a quick test to make sure everything is working. So what I'm gonna do here now, and I'm not gonna show you how to go out and repair a lid switch and how to test lid switches and stuff. If you wanna know how to repair the appliances, you need to take the course. This right here is not a repair course. This is just showing you how to actually get the machines ready to be flipped. If you want to know how to repair the machines, you need to take the course. All right, so I'm gonna come here. I'm just gonna turn it right here to the spin. It's actually spinning. It should stop. When I open the lid, it should be stopped spinning. I might have it too tight. Okay, I'm wondering why it keeps spinning. What they done right here, it's supposed to stop spinning when I lift the lid up. What they done, somebody came and actually put a jumper in right there to actually jumper it. So we're gonna actually fix that. So I need to fix that. That's little stuff that you'll find when you're actually doing this type of repairs. So what I'm gonna do here now, I know I need to fix that jumper. Got the lid switch in. Now I'm gonna come here and I'm gonna test the pressure switch. I'm gonna test and make sure that it'll fill up to each one of these levels and stop. And I'm gonna check the hot and cold water valve. So I'm gonna come here to the normal, turn it on. I'm gonna turn it to cold. Just stick my hand under here. That's cold. I'll go here to hot. That's hot water. Simple way to test it. And now I'm going to warm, which is good. Now I'm going to test the different levels. I got it on small low right now. I'm going to let it go from a small, and then I go to a medium, and then I go to an extra large. Okay, we just stopped on the small. Now I'm going to go to the medium. Now look in, make sure the water is not too hot. All right. Now it stopped at the medium. Now I'm going to go to the extra large. And this is what I'm talking about. This was somebody done to actually get past that broken lid switch. So I'm going to go ahead and fix this. I'm going to turn and spin the water out. We see now our lid switch is actually working the way it should. We're going to let it pump the water out and make sure that tub spins. Now sometimes when I'm doing this, I like to just open up the lid and I activate the lid switch with a screwdriver or something. And I'm just looking to see how the tub is spinning. And what you can do too, you can just put your hand on the tub, add a little friction to it, to see if it'll stop, if you can stop it once it starts to go. I can test out the clutch and see how well the clutch is doing. I just put my hand right here and see if I can stop the tub. If it still got good strength and pushing real well and spinning good, I know then that the clutch is good. Okay, so this one, put a lid switch in. What I'll do, I'll go through and I'll put a mark on here on what I've done, repaired the lid switch, so I know how much money I have in here. And I get this one ready to go get cleaned up. We're gonna clean it up and wash it. Another thing I like to do during these direct drives on the pump out, look down near the front and see if you got any water leaking. I'll look all the way around it and make sure I don't see any water leak. And once we finish pumping out the water, I'm going to lean it back and make sure I don't have any water leaks. Lift it up, and there's no water leaking up under there, so I know we good there. And this one is ready now to actually go to get washed and clean, and to actually get touched up paint. Okay, this one, I'm looking in the inside of the tub, and I see it's kind of sideways. It's not in there straight. See how the tub is kind of falling over to this side. So what I need to do now is see what's causing that tub to actually fall sideways like that. Okay, what happened, all I done, it actually has a little like tripod that it sits on right here at the top. I guess it slid off, and I just slid it back. Now it's sitting like it should. Everything is straight now. For a second I was worried. I thought somebody had dropped it and bent the frame here, but nah, it was just the way it was setting. Here I want to do the same thing. I'm going to go through and test all the different water levels. I'll come here and I'll start off with cold. That's cold water. Go to hot. Give it a second to change. Okay, we now are getting hot water, so the hot water is working. And I'm just gonna leave it on warm. I leave it on warm because it'll fill up a lot faster. And we're gonna try all the different levels just like we done the other one. And this one right here, we have a little cutout right here, and I'm afraid somebody might cut their hand. It's just like a little 1/2 inch knockout. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get a knockout for electrical panel, put it in there, and paint over top of it. I don't know why somebody put that there. So that way I don't have to worry about nobody cutting their hand and stuff. And we're gonna patch up that little hole. And other than that, everything be ready to go. I'm gonna let it fill up all the different cycles, and then I'll let it pump out and spin and agitate. If it does that, then we'll send it out to get it actually get it cleaned up and repainted, and then we'll bring it back in and we'll go through and test everything. And this right here, also, you see, when you got this dual agitator, you want to check the agitator dogs. We're going to need agitator dogs for this one right here. So we'll get us some agitator dogs. Okay, we do have a problem here too. See the pressure switch? I'm not able to turn it. So let's take a look and see what's going on with that pressure switch. Okay, all I done, I took the pressure switch off. I just sprayed some WD-40 here on the joints. I just took my pliers and turned it. So now it's loose. What happened, it was just stuck. So I took the pressure switch off. Just sprayed some WD-40 right here. You can see where I sprayed it at in both of these joints. And now I can turn it. And I wanted to turn it with the pliers, not with the knob. Because this right here, this little knob right here is plastic. And what happened right here, if you try to turn it with this knob, it can actually crack that knob. So I didn't want to do that. And it looked like somebody had stuck some, is that plastic, is it cracked? It's not cracked, but somebody like they stuck some paper in there. Trying to see. I guess to make it tight. There's a little sleeve that goes in there. Yeah, I still see the sleeve in there. But yeah, somebody put some paper in there. The sleeve is still in there. Trying to turn it. So, all right, we'll put it back on, see if it'll work. I want to make sure that it stops. We'll give it a couple of seconds. Make sure it'll stop where it's supposed to. Okay, we see it now. We have it on actual small and still filling up with water. So that pressure switch is bad. We're gonna have to get a pressure switch there because it's still overflowing with water. It's getting too high. So we'll go ahead and pump this out. We'll let it spin out. We know the lid switch works. And we'll go look for a pressure switch. Okay, the problem we have with this GE, you hear that drain pump? That little drain pump right here is bad. We're gonna get a drain pump there. Everything else is okay, I just gotta get a drain pump. Okay, this is our last washer, and I had a leak, and what happened, somebody tried to fix this one time before. This plastic right here is actually leaking right in here, where you can see where it's indentured at. They try to put this hose on there. The hose had a leak in it, and they put the actual hose clamps on there, and it actually caused it to leak. So what I'm going to do here, this right here is just a little rubber hose. I'm just going to go over to the auto parts store and get me another little hose that fit over top of that rubber hose, and that's how I'm gonna fix that. Just go to the go to like AutoZone or someplace like that, get you a little rubber hose like you have like on a radiator or something, and put that on to there, and we're gonna fix that way. So that get this one fixed. So that's all the washing machines. Okay, we got our first dryer here, and I'm looking right here. The belt is broken on it. So this is a Samsung dryer, got a broken belt. Just gonna get a belt to put on there. Also, I'm gonna take it down, look at the actual pulleys and stuff, especially the outer pulley. We'll take a look at that while we're there, and go ahead and get this repaired. So this is gonna be an easy one here. Just the dryer belt right here is broken, and the dryer belt will actually be right here where you see. Like I say, I'm not showing you how to fix them. If you want to know how to fix the appliances, you need to sign up for the course, and there I'll show you how to fix the appliances. Here I'm just showing you how to I'm just showing you what's wrong with each one that I got, so you have a little view of what you get when you get a truckload of appliances, and how what little small things you take to fix it. Also, we got a dent right here. That's pretty easy. I'm just gonna take my little I got a rubber mallet. I'm just gonna hit this right here where that little dent is. I'm gonna take my rubber mallet, hit that, and knock that little dent out. And after that, it'll be ready to go. Okay, here I turned the dryer on. This is the second dryer. I turned it on. It was making a loud noise. I knew something to do with the drum bearing. As you see right here, this is the drum bearing. It's not even attached. It's supposed to be attached to the back of the drum. This right here is pretty tricky sometimes the first time you try to put them on. Like somebody tried to repair it and then put the drum bearing on correctly. They just stuck it inside the holder and then screw it into the drum. If you've never done it before, you need to cut the teeth in this one first before you try to screw it on there, because it's almost impossible. So what I'm going to do, put that drum bearing on the way it's supposed to be. Everything heats up and stuff. It was just making a loud noise. That's because it wasn't in the drum bearing correctly. I'll put the drum bearing on, and this one will be fixed, ready to go. And we'll go ahead and vacuum everything out and put it back together. Like we gonna make it within our time frame. The refrigerator, It's actually getting cold. As you see right there, ice is frozen. So I'm gonna let it just run for a couple more days. I didn't have to do anything to the refrigerator. All I had to do was just plug it up. The dryer, all I gotta do is just secure that rear drum bearing on there, and we'll be good. And we're gonna be in for just about $90. What I thought it's gonna be a little less than $90. A little bit more than 90. Probably I'll get the grand total, but I think it's just a little bit more than $90. Less than 110. I know that, to get everything fixed, and we're gonna get ready to start putting them back together and getting them clean. All right.